Good development because I think one of the reasons why Bianca Ojukwu was brought to a position of authority is for him to take care of that situation, considering the fact that he is also very influential when you talk about the Eastern region, and of course anything that's associated with Biafra. Bianca Ojukwu is a figure to reckon with. It is well known and she commands a lot of influence, given the position and the legacy the husband left for the Igbo nation. Nnamdi Kanu is very important to the Igbo people and to Biafrans all over the world, and his remains is not something that should be left for the Eastern governors alone or the Ohanese leaders themselves. People should come together, especially stakeholders, influential people like Bianca, who has been doing marvelously great in terms of mobilizing support, in terms of getting government to buy into the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Of course, I believe he will be making it very significant in every Federal Executive Council meeting, and of course where he's going to be involved as the Minister of Foreign Affairs of State. I think he should be able to see what he can do, possibly before the end of the year or before Christmas. Nnamdi Kanu is likely going to be freed at the end of the day. Well, whatever happens, I learned that there might be some reasons why the president Bola Ahmed Tinubu has refused to adhere to that. Not that he will not put Nnamdi Kanu to freedom, but I think part of the things the northern politician doesn't want to see or hear or discuss or be part of is the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Well, Nnamdi Kanu will be released whether they like it or not, because I don't think the government will be very comfortable if anything happens to him as a result of long incarceration, detention. His freedom has been taken away, which is still very illegal in the line of things, especially among the law, within the ambit of the law. Nnamdi Kanu has been freed often many times, and they still refuse to free him. Freeing Nnamdi Kanu is not going to stop Biafran agitation, or it's not going to, whether they free him or don't free him, we will see what is happening all over the world. As I'm talking to you now, the Biafran flag is flying, posted, mounted in government houses and in residential houses in the east, because of the registered influence of Mazi Simon in Finland a few days ago, and has been very encouraging anyway in terms of trying to make things work in that direction. Nnamdi Kanu must be released. That is the truth. When and how? But the thing is that there has been side talks that his release might not be associated with the way and manner they are going to play out 2027 presidential election, because it is being believed that likely that the president, who is from the southwest, a southern president for that matter, who has been looking left and right over his release, might use him to negotiate votes, which I tell you in honest truth, that would be a fertile effort on the side of the president if he dare go to that direction, and people got to know that is actually what he intends to do. What he should have done by now is to alert the Attorney General of the Federation, get the CJN involved, and let the government withdraw every charges against him, because what Nnamdi Kanu is asking for or agitating for is not illegal. There's no illegality attached to that. Freedom is not a privilege, it is a right. If Bianca Ojukwu is able to achieve that, it will be a welcome development, because of course that holds the panacea for restoration of peace. You know, it will take a already bottled up anger within the eastern and Biafran geopolitical zones to be able to come to the reality of peace without Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu must be freed, you know. Yes, it must be freed. There have been long reservations by the people regarding the political calculation, you know, that's been built around Nnamdi Kanu's release, and which to so many of them it is not something to write home about. And until that is done, we continue to experience a lot of aggrieved, you know, people who see it as part of oppression and suppression, and of course extreme marginalization and injustice that has always been, you know, meted on the people from that region. How that is going to mobilize to Nnamdi Kanu's release? Bianca on different forum, on different talk shows have made it very clearly that she's going to get the president's nod, you know, to free Nnamdi Kanu. But how will that be done? It still remains a mystery for everyone until we're able to